No long lifestyle setups. You already know who you are and, why your time is valuable.
Exactly. So let's get right into it. There are basically 3 common ways you tend to fly privately. You've got charter, jet cards, and fractional ownership.
And our mission today is really just to break those down, simply so you can fly with actual confidence. Let's start with charter.
Okay, lead the way.
So charter is, at its core, trip-by-trip access. You call an advisor or an operator, you tell them where you need to go, and you just book an aircraft for that specific flight.
Right, so it offers total flexibility. But how does the pricing actually work? Because I feel like I always hear it fluctuates wildly.
It does, yeah. Because charter pricing is entirely dynamic. It's totally market-driven.
Okay.
You're tapping into the open market. Like, if an operator needs to fly a plane back to New York empty anyway, you might get a really favorable rate.
Oh,
But if you're booking a heavy jet to Aspen during peak ski season, you're going to pay a premium.
supply and demand dictate everything.
Precisely,
Right.
which makes it a highly practical place to start for a lot of people.
That makes sense as a starting point. But wait, if charter gives me total flexibility and market pricing, what drives someone to buy into a structured program instead? Like, why buy a jet card?
Well, it really comes down to predictability. Imagine buying a block of, say, 25 hours up front.
Okay.
What a jet card or an hourly program gives you is a one-time purchase at a defined rate. So while the open charter market is constantly shifting underneath you, your hourly cost stays exactly the same.
Okay, so I'm basically buying an insurance policy against those price spikes.
Exactly. You're buying convenience and simplicity in a changing market.
I might pay a bit more on a slow Tuesday in October, but I'm completely protected during the holiday rush.
Right. It's for people who value consistency. But moving on from that, what if you're flying a lot more?
Right, if you're flying 50 to 100 hours a year, at that volume, renting stops making financial sense. Is that when we cross into fractional ownership?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Fractional ownership is a much more committed structure. You're actually buying a slice of an aircraft, like 1/8 of a jet.
Oh, wow, okay.
It's designed strictly for recurring, really predictable use cases. And it naturally comes with more moving parts.
Unpack those moving parts for me, though. You're paying a monthly management fee just to keep your slice of the plane crewed and maintained.
You are. And on top of that, you pay an occupied hourly rate when you actually fly.
Occupied, meaning I only pay when I am physically sitting in the seat.
Correct. It protects you from deadhead costs, but you are definitely taking on the commitment of an asset.
Okay, so we have on-demand charter, we have fixed-rate jet cards, and asset-based fractional ownership. But here's where the strategy shifts a bit.
Right.
We need to introduce the signature flight fund. And the big takeaway here is that the fund isn't a fourth option competing with those 3.
No, not at all. It acts as an advisory layer. We like to think of it as an aviation caddy.
I love that analogy.
Right. A caddy doesn't own the golf course, but they hand you the right club for the specific shot you're facing. The signature flight fund is there to augment, supplement, and just add strategic flexibility to whichever path you choose.
Okay, so how does it integrate? Let's say I use charter.
With charter, the fund provides direct market pricing. It gives you absolute clarity and flexibility without any long-term commitments.
And what if I already own a jet card? Or I buy hours?
Then that advisory layer helps you use your card when that structure is the absolute best fit.
Oh, I see.
But if market conditions are highly favorable on a given day, they help you use direct market access instead.
Saving your fixed card hours for when you really need them.
Exactly.
And we should definitely emphasize here, this isn't about just chasing the cheapest option.
No, definitely not.
It's about preserving your standards and your consistency while simply adding perspective.
That is a very crucial distinction. And finally, if you are a fractional owner, the signature flight fund serves as a strategic backstop.
Meaning it covers the gaps in your ownership.
Right. Maybe you need expanded coverage or support for a complex international mission. Or maybe your fractional asset simply isn't the ideal aircraft for a specific trip.
Or I suddenly need 2 aircraft at the exact same time.
Exactly. The ultimate goal here is to understand what each of these 3 paths is basically designed to do.
Right.
And then to utilize an advisory layer that helps you fly with clarity, consistency, and intention.
So think about your travel as an evolving strategy. Are you forcing every single flight into one rigid solution? Or are you building a flexible portfolio that actually adapts to the specific mission of your day? Something to mull over before you book that next flight.